Looking for a Christmas bake that's fun and impossible to resist? Look no further. This Christmas Tree Nutella pull-apart bread is the one. Soft, fluffy rolls with a gooey, chocolatey center in every bite. Purely delicious. Alright, let's bake. Here are the ingredients you will need, or you can find the full recipe linked in the description box below. Tangzhong is a Japanese-inspired bread-making method. The purpose of using it is to enhance the bread's texture and moisture retention. More hydration equals a softer, fluffier bread. To make one, cook the milk and flour in a saucepan over medium heat until it thickens into a smooth paste. Then remove from the heat and let it cool completely before adding it to the dough. We start by blooming the yeast. Warm the milk in the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds or until lukewarm. Add the sugar and yeast, then stir well until the yeast has fully dissolved. Cover and let it sit for 8 to 10 minutes or until a foamy layer forms on the surface. Add the bread flour, sugar, and salt to the bowl of a stand mixer. Give everything a quick stir to combine. Then add the bloomed yeast mixture, the egg, and the completely cooled Tangzhong. At this stage, all the ingredients are added except the butter. Attach the dough hook and start kneading on low speed until a shaggy dough forms. With the mixer running, gradually add the softened butter a little at a time. Once all the butter is incorporated, increase the speed to medium-low and continue kneading until the dough pulls away from the sides of the bowl and passes the windowpane test. For your reference, it takes about 7 minutes using the machine. To test, gently stretch a small piece of dough. It should become thin enough for light to pass through without tearing. This indicates the gluten is well developed and the dough is ready for proofing. Lightly grease a large bowl with a bit of vegetable oil or any flavorless oil, then wipe off the excess. Place the dough in the bowl, turning it around to coat the surface. Cover and let it proof in a warm spot until it doubles in size. This usually takes about 2 hours. If your kitchen is cold, like mine, you can place a cup of hot water inside your oven to create a warm, cozy environment for the dough to rise comfortably. Just make sure the oven is off. To make wrapping the Nutella into each bread roll easier, we will freeze the individual portions first. Line a small tray with parchment paper. Scoop about 1 teaspoon of Nutella for each portion and place each dollop onto the lined tray. Once you have 22 portions, transfer the tray to the freezer and chill until the Nutella is firm to the touch. To shape the tree, first, line a large baking sheet with parchment paper. After the first proof, take a moment to admire the dough. Look at all those tiny bubbles. That means it's risen beautifully in our warm, cozy environment. Lightly dust the top of the dough with flour, then gently punch it down to release the air. Run your hand around the edge of the bowl to loosen the dough. Then turn the bowl upside down and let the dough fall onto the work surface under its own weight, sticky side up. Now, with a very gentle hand, pull the dough away from the center and fold the edges back in to form a rough ball. Next, drag the dough towards you while tucking the edges underneath. This squeezes out any trapped air and tightens the surface. Repeat this motion for 3 to 5 minutes. You are looking for a smooth, elastic dough. If it sticks, lightly dust the surface with flour, but not too much or you won't be able to drag it properly. Once it's smooth, let the dough rest for 15 minutes. This relaxes the gluten, making it easier to shape. Now for the fun part, dividing the dough. Weigh it and divide it into 22 even pieces so all the rolls bake evenly. Cover them with a tea towel to prevent them from drying out. Before wrapping the filling, we need to shape each piece into a ball. It makes the dough much easier to work with. Take one piece at a time, fold the edges in, and gently roll it into a smooth ball. Then place it back and continue to shape the rest of the dough. You should end up with something like this. Now let's take a look at the Nutella dollops. They are nice and firm and ready to be wrapped. Freezing them beforehand really makes the whole wrapping process much easier. For the Nutella rolls, lightly dust the rolling pin and work surface. Roll each piece of dough into a small round disc. Place a frozen Nutella portion in the center, then wrap it up, pinch to seal, and gently roll it back into a smooth ball. Place it onto the lined baking sheet and continue with the remaining dough. Arrange the dough balls into a triangle shape to form a Christmas tree, leaving a little space between each one. If your Nutella dollops start to soften, just pop the tray back in the freezer for about 5 minutes or until they firm up again. Place the last dough ball at the bottom to form the tree trunk. Once shaped, cover the Christmas tree with a tea towel and let it proof for about 45 minutes or until the rolls start to touch each other for the second proof. Towards the end of the second proof, preheat the oven to 180 degrees Celsius and prepare the egg wash by whisking together the egg and milk until smooth. Let's take a look at the Christmas tree. As you can see, the rolls have puffed up beautifully, looking soft and pillowy. They are also starting to touch each other, which is a great sign. Brush a thin layer of egg wash over each roll to give them a golden, shiny finish once baked. They already look so soft and light. Then bake in the preheated oven for about 16 to 18 minutes or until the rolls turn a beautiful golden brown. Look at the tree. Doesn't it look so festive and beautiful? So golden, so soft, and the smell is unbelievable. As soon as it's cool enough to handle, transfer the tree to a wire rack and remove the parchment paper underneath. This keeps the bottoms from getting soggy from the steam. Honestly, the Christmas tree already looks so festive, but I don't want to stop here. Let's take it to the next level and turn it into something even more magical. There you have it. Our Christmas tree pull-apart bread is done. Festive, beautiful, and perfect for sharing. If you place this on your Christmas table, I'm sure your friends and family will be impressed. Christmas is all about getting together and sharing joy, laughter, and special moments with the people you love. This bread is perfect for that. Not only does it look festive on the table, but it's also insanely delicious. Imagine everyone pulling apart a warm, gooey piece, sharing smiles and stories as they enjoy it together. That's what makes it so special. I hope you will give this recipe a try. The link is in the description. And if you want to make the gingerbread star, don't miss my guarantee no spread gingerbread cookie recipe. That link is in the description too. For even more Christmas baking inspiration, I have put together a playlist of festive bakes and treats. Click the screen to check it out now. Wishing you all a very Merry Christmas and a peaceful New Year. Bye for now.